Guys, so I'm back with another video on the Evader today. So this one I got when I got the what was the other car, the ST15, and it didn't have a pull start. It took me a little while to track one down. It's pretty, for some reason, pretty unique for this car, and like I wanted to get one that actually, I didn't want to, you know, piece it together, so I just bought a whole motor. And the guy gave me a crazy deal on the motor. So he didn't have the car anymore and just said he wanted to part ways with the engine. So I got the whole engine, and all I need is a pull starter from it. Engine actually has really good compression and runs great. He showed me a video of it running when he pulled it. And I'll never use it. Well, I hope I never have to use it, but unboxed. There it is. No carburetor or anything. Just as he sent me the pictures, he actually gave me the header. I didn't realize he gave me the header. He told me to put a different header in the picture, but this is the original one. So the one he put in the picture was not, it looked different. It looked like it wasn't the OEM one. Anyway, sweet. So I guess I'll have another one to add to the collection upstairs. I think he gave me the flywheel as well. A couple of washers. Okay. Anyway, let's tear this thing off and put it on the car. Bring it down there. So I got basically every other car ready to run, so I want to do just one video of running them all and tuning that HPI. I was going to sell it, nobody wanted it. Can't blame them. I can't get it tuned. I don't think anybody else would. But I looked up and took some advice from other people, and I'm gonna try a couple more things. I think it's really rich down low, and it's so out of tune that it's like, it'll do good on the low speed needle because it's set really wrong. So as soon as it tries to cut over to the high speed, it's already way out of whack on the low speed, but it runs. And you saw how rich it was. It was putting out a crap ton of smoke, which I thought it was lean, but it's apparently super rich, according to the exhaust. And well, when it tries to cross over to the high speed, it doesn't want to. So we'll get into that at some point. I wonder if the flywheel he gave me is a different size. I think it might be, but we'll see. I'm pretty excited for this one. This is probably my favorite one. I did order a body for it. It was like a cheap $13 one on Amazon, and it's a stadium truck body, not like a normal car. And I like this one a lot. This is, like I said in the previous video, it's a spin-off of the XX1 or Losi something. So, which is a really good competition truck. This is, according to the internet, is not really the greatest competition truck. It was actually a horrible basher. Like they said, it was super fragile, which I can kind of see it with the plastics, and I'm pretty sure aftermarket stuff is really not available for this car. So that's where we stand. Look at that, that's so interesting. Look at that one-way bearing. It's not like a 14 millimeter or something. It's whatever the heck that is. So I want to pop that out and clean it before I put it back in. Actually, I'm just going to spray it as is because it looks like it, I mean, I don't want to mess with it. I can't believe this thing rotates so well. It's fantastic. All right. I'll try to, well, I can't really get you guys in here, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to do this off camera, essentially. There we go. All right. Yeah, you really can't see it. Oh, well. fuel line off. I'm really excited to run the ST because that's got a big motor compared to the original. Big, it's like an 18, but it's some eBay like aftermarket motor, and I don't know. It runs dumb good though, and I'm excited to try it. Really should be putting anti-seize on these, but I will. It was a nice day, so before I did the video and unboxed this thing, I went out and washed the cars. Nice enough to get my hose out at least. And I painted that hatchback that I have on previous videos, and I never waxed it or washed it. I painted it, and like the next week it just saw salt. And ever since that, I have yet to wash the car. I've only washed that car once in its life, in its ownership. I've had it for a year and a half, and I mean the 9 months I didn't drive it because I was restoring it, but it finally just got its first bath, and I threw some wax on it. I mean, that did nothing other than protect the paint a little bit until I can get to it in the summer. I'd like to wet sand it and try to buff out about all 37, 38 runs that are in it. I have this one run that's probably, I want to say like that long, and it's like a nice sheet. So that'll be a fun one to get. Okay, I gotta take this wheel off in order to do this. Oh boy. Excited to have a spare motor. That's pretty cool. It's the 4th spare motor I have. All the other ones are in pieces, so I can't really verify that they're any good, but because some parts are missing. I have a 3.3 Traxxas sitting around, and a 15 from a, if you can believe it, a Nitro V Traxxas. And I kind of want to get the boat back from the guy and make a jet boat out of it, but I don't really have the money. Don't want to spend the money, I should say, on that right now. So I think a jet boat V would be sweet though. They sell the jet outdrive for the the Pro Boat. What was it? It's discontinued now. I think it's the River Jet. It's like a 23-inch jet boat, and they sell the outdrive, the jet drive for it separately, and you can put it in whatever boat. I mean, you can put it in the Jetstream if you have it, obviously, but I almost had one and I'd never used that thing. It was too big for like streams as well, and that's what I wanted most of my use for, is streams, but that's why I got the Sprint Jet, which I have yet to do a video on after putting that new setup in it. So that'll be coming down the line, but once again, all the water is frozen around here, so that won't be any time in the near future. Oh, that's not good. Let's not do that. One of the bolts is too long and it's going to go into the block. Swap them out. Let's see why you had 2 different types of hardware in here. Also, I don't know if anybody else notices, but the prices for used RC cars is kind of outrageous right now. I mean, this is a deal. I remember 10 years ago when I would do this, things were just cheap, man. You could get a deal on a car, but now everybody just knows what they have, and it's like, dude, your freaking HPI RS4 that hasn't run in like 7 years is not worth $300. What are you doing? What? It's not even complete. Anyway. I think everything's a one of one. Oh, I guess I kind of need to put the wheel back on. Alrighty guys, I think the time has come to see if this thing idles and runs. Or sorry, starts and runs. There we go. Okay. Put the remote right here. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Actually, I'll probably need a tuning stick. So I'll just bring this out with me. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see, huh? There we go. Fantastic. All right. Here's some zip ties on the exhaust. Get that where it's supposed to go. And then I'll square it off after we get it to run, knowing that it runs. It's supposed to run castor oil in this motor. It's an ABM motor. And they are a different casting in the sleeve that is softer. So it creates more friction and calls for castor oil in response to that. I don't know how to flip. Is there even a gap? That there's no what? Just like barely a gap here. I don't know the makeup of the. I don't know. We'll see. It's somewhat tuned here from what I saw online. Let's see if I can get this thing to fire off, huh? I didn't think I checked the glow plug on this thing. Let's do it that way. There we go. Now I'm getting fuel. Oh, there it went. Huh, this thing is already acting wild. Come on. Oh, it's so close. I don't know. It wants to. Golly. This pole starter is like actually not doing too well. Oh boy. I realized I put WD-40 in this motor. I didn't even turn it over. The first time I turned it over was when I put the pull starter on. I did boop, boop, boop. At first it was like a little tight and then it loosened up immediately. I didn't even take the glow plug out to, you know, clean out the WD that was in there. But see that brown water? That's what came out of it. So the fact that it even tried to start is wild. Not to mention my glow igniter was dead. So let's try this again. Glow igniter's charged. Water is out of the cylinder. This, yep, okay. I didn't even think about it. I totally forgot to put a WD in there. So I'm hoping this fires right off. That's probably why it wasn't rotating either. So, explain it. This is gonna be loud, so I gotta, there we go. All right, I'm confident it'll fire off now. Too much gas. Come on. Dies as soon as I gave it gas. Try to fire it off again. I believe the clutch is bad because, well, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Something's weird here, though. Oh, there is the pull starter, I think. That's great. Alright, well, we know it starts and runs. worst location for a freaking exhaust or full starter. What? This is great. Alright, well, we know it starts and runs, but I gotta get castor oil or a different type of fuel for it, so I just wanted it to at least fire off for me. Alrighty guys, it's gonna end off this video. Thanks for watching.